be showing you how I created this look start to finish. Now this is a very simple glam that I like to wear on a daily basis. The focus really here is of course all of the skin, which is like really nice and even, but not too much going on the skin. Of course the bold lip, which I will be telling you about towards the end of the video, and lots of lashes, which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Loreal, for their Voluminous Original Mascara. This is like one of my favorite mascaras ever. I've used it now for years. I love it. I try the mascaras on the market and I always go back to this one. So I'm gonna be telling you why I love it and also demonstrating it to truly show you like the before and after, because it's kind of crazy like how well this mascara works. So stay tuned for that. But I just want to show you like easy, quick glam that you can do in less than 10 minutes on a daily basis that truly lasts all day long as well, because that for me is very important. Before you head out, I always have to say this now, please take a quick second to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. We are almost at 400,000 and with your help, I can reach that goal even faster. So take a quick second, subscribe to my channel, and now let's get into the actual tutorial. So as I already mentioned, I'm going to be showing you kind of like my go-to look. I have a couple of meetings today and then I have an event at night. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off with skincare first. So the first thing that I like to put on bare skin is vitamin C serum. And the one that I started using again is the Lancome 15% vitamin C. So for me, I just like to take a few drops and then really just press it into my skin like so. And it doesn't leave behind like a greasy residue, none of that. Like it does feel like you're applying some sort of skincare product, but it's like very, very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy at all. All right, next up is an eye cream. And the one that I really like in the morning is the Boscia Indigo Eye Cream. This does this like amazing brightening effect. And I feel like it really just like truly brightens up underneath my eyes. But anyway, with my eye cream, I like to just apply it in this entire eye area like so, and really kind of just like press it into my skin like this, and boom. See how I like kind of brighten my skin? I don't know. Let me know, comment below if you thumbs up this video if you think that this did anything to under my eyes. I feel like it did. Okay, now moisturizer, and I'm still using the Versed Rich Moisture Cream, the Skin Soak. A great moisturizer, again, a more affordable option, but this is pretty rich, except that it doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. At least not for me. You guys know I have like the driest skin ever. Don't forget about your forehead. And then I'll just like go over my entire face like this. And then I will also bring it down by my neck as well. Okay, now for SPF, because that is a must, no exceptions. I'm using currently the Coola 70% Organic SPF 50, and this is a brown girl friendly SPF. Whoop, whoop. You guys know anytime I like find a good SPF that is completely clear, I have to share it with you guys. But it doesn't feel like a traditional SPF. It just like absorbs into the skin beautifully and blends right in. Okay, now moving on to foundation, and I'm gonna be using the Code 8 Day to Night Foundation, and I'm in the shade NW40. Anytime I see like a warm tone foundation, you guys know how excited I get. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? It blends right into my skin. It's beautiful, and I really like the coverage as well. So for me with this specific foundation, I've been using a brush. Also, a brush just makes it really easily and quickly to blend out your foundation in the morning time. So I just kind of like to like buff it into the skin like so. And do we see the color match here? Like it is so epic. In case anyone is wondering, I am using the Nabella and e.l.f. brush. This is a really nice brush to just buff out your foundation. Okay, moving on to concealer, and I feel like I don't talk about this concealer enough, but I find myself using it all the time. This is from KKW, and this is the shade number 9, but you guys will see that it is lighter than my actual skin tone, which for my concealers, as you already know, I do like to go a little bit lighter, but this just blends out beautifully on my skin. And then I take a beauty sponge, which by the way, how pretty is this? This is from Beauty Blender. I don't know if this is like limited edition or not, but this is like their regular sponge in like a really cool pattern. But anyway, for my concealer, I will take a beauty sponge and really press it into the skin like so. Also, I will say, anyone watching out there that has very dry skin like me, or if you have mature skin, I especially think you're gonna love this concealer because it's actually so hydrating underneath the eyes. And I always get questions like, how do you avoid your under eye from creasing? This is how. So I take a loose powder. Right now I'm using the Too Faced Peach Perfect, and I will just take a little bit of product like directly on the lid and use it from there, and really load it up on my beauty sponge like this and press it underneath my eyes. It might look like I'm being kind of like rough, but I'm being very gentle. Press it in place, and then whatever is left on your beauty sponge, just apply it all over your face to also set your foundation in place. Let's move on to my bronzer blush highlight, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Ghost. And I know that this looks really light, but I want to demonstrate it for you to really show you how beautifully it works for my skin. Starting with the bronzer, and I'm using this one right here, and I like to really pack it on the skin because this is a very natural bronzer. And do we already see like the subtle shape that it's giving my face? It's very natural, but it definitely shows up for sure on my skin. And something about Hourglass's powders, I don't know what it is, but it just looks so like natural and beautiful on the skin. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's do blush. And for me, the way that I like to use it is just kind of like mix both of these together and then just smile. Look how pretty that blush is. And now for my highlight, I'm gonna just go in and do a combination of these two. This is a very natural highlight. This is not gonna give you like boom in your face, like blinding highlight whatsoever. And look how like natural and glowy this is. I mean, I'm obsessed. I love this palette so much. Okay, moving on to the eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Anastasia Brow in dark brown. This was like my go-to brow pencil. I feel like this was everyone's go-to brow pencil back in the day. It just fills in your brows so perfectly. There's a color for everyone, and the brows last all day long without you even having to set anything in place. Like so, and it takes me, like you saw how quickly that took. Okay, now moving on to probably one of my favorite products of all time. And I try so many different mascaras, but I always just come back to this. And I haven't just been using this for like a year now. I've been using it for years. And of course, as you guys already saw from the intro, I am talking about the Loreal Voluminous Original Mascara. And I like to just go ahead and apply a very quick coating of this on a day-to-day basis and completely skip eyeshadow, eyeliner, all of that. For me, like lashes make such a big difference. And this mascara specifically just like does a beautiful job at curling my lashes. Can you guys see? Like instantly curls them and just makes them look like falsies without the clump or anything like that. Can you guys see the difference? No mascara, mascara. Again, this just like opens up my eyes so beautifully, and even though I have no other makeup on this side, it just completely finishes the look. But anyway, let me just go ahead and also do my other eye. Alright fam, I'm back. I did my hair using the Dyson Airwrap. I created like my signature quick curls with it. By the way, I do have a video on the Dyson Airwrap. I'm gonna link it below. I definitely recommend the tool if you are someone like me who doesn't really know how to do much with her hair, or you don't like to spend a lot of time doing your hair. It really does simplify my life a lot. Okay, moving on. Let's finish up this look with the lips. And I'm gonna go back in and use this beautiful lipstick. I recently talked about it in my lipsticks video. I'm gonna link that below as well. I have so many things to link in the description box below. But anyway, this is from NARS. I'm not gonna pronounce the name. I'm gonna just leave the name right here. But it is a beautiful wearable berry shade that is very intense, but somehow still wearable and stunning on my skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill my lips with this. Okay, so here's the final look. guys enjoyed this tutorial. As always, all of the products, including the nail polish that I'm wearing, because I get so many questions, even though this one's like chipping, but I'm gonna link it all in the description box below, and I really want to get in the habit of doing that because I know how annoying it is when you like want to know what I'm wearing and then I don't mention it. So I really want to make that right and start to list all the products in the description box below. It'll probably be like titled what I'm wearing or something, so definitely check there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this and got some new product recommendations to add to your collection this fall winter season. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.